Thank you, Chris, and the viewers. The truth of the matter is that the National Unity Platform has an election management committee, which is a selective committee to do the vetting and verify to see who qualifies for the flag and who doesn't. That process, of course, is meant for so many reasons, but among them is to ensure that we have people who have the heart of the struggle, people who have the heart of the party. You see, even in the Bible, when there's why they say when they called the children of God, even the ones of Satan came. So if we opened up and said, let's have primaries the way the NRM is doing with the state resources and all that kind of thing, it would mean that in the process of recruiting or awarding flags or getting who has won the flag, we are likely to have who have no will of the struggle and have completely looking at a different perception of where we want to be. But a young person who is interested in this flag, for instance, for so many instances and occasions, the Secretary General has been so clear that the party is on the ground. What you're doing for the party on ground and what you're doing for the struggle on ground speaks volumes to the selective committee, because at the end of the day, part of this committee will have to come to ground and do more of an investigation, more of findings to know who is doing what for the struggle and how best are they pushing for the struggle.
Would I be wrong if I said the National Unity Platform has deliberately chosen to stifle democracy on account of political expedience? The need to beat the national resistance movement has basically allowed you to relegate democratic principles.
I would definitely say that you'd be wrong, because Chris, what you're looking at the National Unity Platform as a government, I must inform you that we're in a revolution. We are looking at how we take power and then put things right. We cannot begin, there are some things we cannot begin with at the moment. For instance, if we said, let's do a democratic way of having leaders. One of the challenges I've told you is infiltration, and the other thing is that we may not have those resources to go and conduct these elections. Like my sister told you, we have had this government for 40 years, but they have failed even to arrange an election of ballot papers. People are lining up behind the backs of candidates, whereby we even have toddlers being counted to be put on the declaration form. So National Unity Platform still needs time to fulfill a mission of coming from a revolution to be a government, and then put things right, whereby maybe we can have better government organs, we can have institutional functionarism, whereby the EC can come on board and do the right thing, different from what we are seeing. But we say now we form into we form into institutional functionarism, and we say now let's form institutions and allow them to function the way they are supposed to function when they're government. Ideally, that would be a very a task hill that we cannot handle at the moment, given the situation of the revolution that we are having now and the despot we are battling with.
Kasim Kambisha is itching to chip in on that particular issue, but also speak about the fact that with that kind of strategy, you participate in elections as an opposition